Captain America Brave New World, now in theaters. We start with the Incredible Hulk. Wait, that's not Captain America. Don't worry, it's important. Meet Bruce Banner. He turns into the Hulk. And he enlists the help of smart scientist Samuel Stearns to help him try not to turn to the Hulk anymore, because it's kind of a problem. Anyway, he's dating this girl named Betty Ross. Ooh, and she's the daughter of Thunderbolt Ross, the general. And he does not like Bruce Banner, mainly because he turns into the Hulk. So, General Thunderbolt Ross sends the military after the Hulk, but that doesn't work. So then he enlists the help of that same scientist Samuel Stearns to turn a soldier into the Abomination to try and stop the Hulk. Unfortunately, when this happens, the Abomination throws Samuel Stearns against the wall, causing a gash in his head, and some of Bruce Banner's Hulk blood gets into that gash and makes him look really weird and get a big head. That's very important though, remember that. Anyway, the Abomination and the Hulk end up fighting, the Hulk wins and goes into hiding. Then we have Captain America, the First Avenger. It's important because we meet Steve Rogers, this skinny dude from Brooklyn. Oh my gosh, he needs to eat something. Anyway, he's got a best friend, Bucky Barnes, and together they enlist to serve in World War II. Now, Steve is picked for a special program where he's given this experimental serum that turns him into Captain America. That's basically all you need to know. Then, wait, I forgot. On a mission, Bucky Barnes falls off a train and frickin' dies. Then, in Captain America Winter Soldier, we meet Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon. He was in the Air Force in this special unit where they got these cool wings, and he's gonna help Steve Rogers to fight the Winter Soldier. Wait, that's Bucky! Yeah, that's right. All this time, he didn't die. He was just being mind-controlled and turned to a super soldier himself by Hydra. Anyway, Steve Rogers and Falcon fight the Winter Soldier, they win, and the Winter Soldier goes into hiding. Then, in Ant-Man, Falcon fights Ant-Man, but he loses. Womp womp. Now, in Captain America Civil War, General Thunderbolt Ross is back, and he's drafted this piece of government law called the Sokovia Accords, which will require all superheroes to register and work for the government. Now, not everybody likes that, and it ends up causing a big fight, and the Avengers split up as a result. Oh no! And then in Avengers Infinity War, Steve Rogers and the Falcon team up amongst other heroes to try and stop Thanos. Unfortunately, they lose, and Falcon gets to dust. But don't worry, Avengers Endgame comes out, and he's still dust for like 5 years, until they finally figure out how to bring all the heroes that turned into dust back, and they fight Thanos one more time, and this time they win. Hooray! Oh, also, Captain America goes back in time and decides to become old with his long-lost love, and so he gives the shield to Sam Wilson, donning him the new Captain America. After that, we have the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where Sam Wilson doesn't really know if he wants to be Captain America, so he gives up the shield to the U.S. government. Then, he goes on a mission with a now-reformed Bucky Barnes, who spent a bunch of time in Wakanda getting rid of all that Hydra mind control. And on this adventure, they meet Joaquin Torres, who gets a pair of Sam Wilson's broken wings, something to remember from the movie, and Isaiah Bradley, the forgotten Captain America, who took up the mantle during the Korean War after the U.S. government tricked a bunch of African-American soldiers into unknowingly taking the super soldier serum. He was the only survivor, and he disobeyed orders to go save some of his soldiers from a POW camp, something Steve Rogers also did in the first Captain America movie. But while Steve Rogers was celebrated for doing this, Isaiah was punished and thrown into jail for 30 years and experimented upon. Then, Sam Wilson also gets an opportunity to take the super soldier serum, but he turns it down, and he ends up getting the shield back and finally turning into Captain America. Then, in the movie Eternals, which not a lot of people liked, unfortunately, there's this group of androids called the Eternals. They're superhuman. They were created by these gods called the Celestials, and they were told to help Earth and humans grow as a civilization. But really, that was all a big lie. The Celestials just wanted the humans because they provided power to this other Celestial that's been growing inside of Earth, and all this time, now it's ready to come out of the Earth like a chicken coming out of an egg. Unfortunately, that would mean the Earth is going to get destroyed, so the Eternals don't really like that. They fight amongst themselves, and ultimately, they decide to freeze the Celestial as it's emerging in the ocean of Earth. Now you're ready to go see Captain America Brave New World, now in theaters.